Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planète Équitable avec Ede Zanetti. On our series of programs about the Brazilian Amazon, we reach now the point after the king has come to Brazil and the Brazilian Empire was in place. And when the Brazilian Empire was running in our lands, we start having the first restriction to Brazilians to use their natural resources. So the creation of environmental reserves started with the imperial government here in Brazil. So it is a colonial activity to restrict the use of natural resources by the country own population. And by that time, we start having the tree adorers starting in Brazil, this sect of people that do reference, they decline themselves to native tree species. They see a deity behind every single native tree species in Brazil, and they believe that they should not be touched. If you touch native trees, you'll be destroying the forest. This is a sect of these tree adorers, which are derived from this colonial thinking, this colonial mind that was planted into these poor Brazilians, and they believe that they are benefiting the environment by adoring native trees. So this is obviously an absurd, but it has been inputted into people's brain by this colonial government, and we can get rid of them up to today. And the restrictions were afterwards reflected into the Amazon forest. The Amazon forest has his own laws. When those huge projects that we'll be talking about on the next chapters start developing in the Brazilian Amazon, they learn that the same factor that was killing people were also responsible for killing trees. Every single attempt to establish large forest plantations in the Brazilian Amazon was repelled by the massive presence of infectious disease parasites that kill the trees. So the environment in the Brazilian Amazon is not only bad for people, it's also bad for trees. and this infectious disease are a problem that is spreading today to the global community, and we'll talk further about this. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ede Zanetti, for tous les amis africains.